Hello, everybody. Welcome in. So today I'm going to be reacting to animation versus coding. I love these animation versus animator kind of videos. Some are really old, and so I kind of, well, I'm gonna sound old saying this, but I kind of grew up with some of them. I mean, they're not super old, I'm gonna say, so I don't feel as old. But anyway, we have animation versus coding, and I have a little bit of experience with coding, mostly like Python, C plus plus, or C sharp, or stuff like that. Just basics. And I honestly have forgotten a lot because of my chronic conditions, mess with my memory and stuff. But that being said, it was so fun to see it. So let's go ahead and get started. So I think that line is showing the what's it called, console, where you can enter stuff, and so it's saying like, here, enter something. Oh, got an error because depending on what language it is, you either need like the quotation marks or you need something before it, like some kind of thing that's like string or something that says what it is. Print. So this is probably like Python. Yeah, he's trying to print, but there's nothing in there, so it just comes out blank. Oh, the little hi popped out because, and he had the parentheses around, or the quotation marks around it. So this is a poor way to do code, because there's ways to like print 3 of these if you really wanted to at once without doing these 3 lines. This gets messy really fast. All right, so he has a variable there, which is a, and a equals 1. So print a, because a equals 1, is going to print 1. And you'll notice for number or integers, you don't need the quotation marks. Hey, how are you doing? Hey, we're doing animation versus coding, which is a classic. And I have some coding experience, so just giving you a heads up what we're looking into. So you could see he changed it, and every time he changed it, it brought up the value that he changed a to. So one of the nice things about variables is you can always just change that one thing, and you can have it print without changing this whole thing. I'm okay, chronic stuff, of course, but hanging in there. So you can see you can also do math in there. So of course 3 minus 2 is going to be 1. And you can do multiplication, division. And then you have this 1.5. So it's going to change what type it is when you do stuff like that, because there's like whole numbers, and there's like the integers and stuff, but you can also do decimal points. So I forgot what double slashes is, honestly, but you can see that it equaled 1. So string is basically a text type. So like if you want to just put text in there. Now the problem is he has quotation marks here, so it's gonna yeah, I do. Sorry, I play Magic the Gathering mostly on stream. I play lots of other games, but let's see if B just prints out the word string, because if they're trying to make it a string type, I don't think they're doing it right. See, they printed the word string, so it's not turning it into a string type. So they have B plus ing. So down here it's string, and then it has the ing because you have print B plus the ing, and B is equal to string. Now notice that A isn't even in the print thing, so A is not even being printed right now. So now A is included, so it should include this plus this. But because you're mixing different types, so you have a string type, which is the B, and then you have like the integer or whatever type here. So it's a type error because you're mixing them. All right, so now str stands for string. So now he converted the A into a string. So what happens is it does the math equation, but then it turns that math equation to text. So technically 5 down here is like text. It's not actually like math or integer or anything. It's just text at this point. But it did go through the math first. Also, what other games do you play? All right, so now we have these brackets here, and they're empty. Print is empty, and the error is right here, where A isn't equal to anything, but he has the brackets. Uh-oh. So now a absolute value of 0 kind of thing. I think these actually are something else because of coding, but they usually are mathematically the absolute value. I don't stream daily. I would love to, but my chronic condition prevents me. I'm sorry. All right, so I is a classic one for if you're doing what's called a loop. And the nice thing about a loop is it will go through a certain amount of times if you do it right. You can have an infinite loop, which is not good, but you can do it a certain amount of times. So for each I and A, which will loop through a certain amount of times, then you can get it to keep doing a task. And sometimes you can do +1, so I +1 for each. It's called an iteration, but going through it. That will make it increase by 1. So if you wanted to do like a number list that starts with like 1 and then 1 + 1 or something like that, you can have it do your math for you basically. So it just printed a whole bunch because of the way they have this. That poor computer's running away from this mess. Bark while true. All right, so I'm so sorry. True and false are what called a Boolean. So it's either false or true when it's a Boolean. And so if it's true, then it will do something. But if it's false, then it won't do that thing for the Boolean. So A is equal to bark while true. So it's not establishing like what is actually being true, and so it's just gonna this is saying print A if it's true, but because there's nothing saying it's true, it's just gonna keep printing it. This would be an endless loop kind of thing, but you can stop it by stopping the code. So you can see upper makes all of them uppercase, but it's still an infinite loop until you stop it. So is digit, so while A is digit, you can see identification error because, because it's a different type. Oh, thank you, but I love my model. So this is still a string because of the quotation marks. So it's printing out all of these numbers, but these are still a string. So you got the not operator, and not allows it to check whether something is not. So for instance, if you have the Boolean is not true, and it's while is not true, although it's easier to just say while true or while false. You could say while not true or while not false, and it's kind of like a backwards way of doing it. But not also has ways of doing it. You could say not 5, for instance, and then it goes through like 1 through 4, and then it hits 5, and it's like, oh, it is 5, so we're gonna have to stop. That knocked him away. Oh boy, this is bang boom bam pow. The boy's gonna get hit by a bunch of stuff. Oh, it's printing bombs. See, you have all these prints, right? But once again, you could iterate like I equals or while A is equal to bomb or something like that. And then you could have one of change to bomb at some point. And anyway, you get the idea. This is still messy to do print a bunch of times, but it is kind of faster for newer coders. I love their exploding. Oh, Turtle. I love Turtle. So this is definitely Python. But Turtle is this little kind of like drawing program. I'm so sorry. And then there's actually a turtle. Like one of my fun programs I made was a turtle racing one. So you could see the little turtle and it just launched forward 400. I actually have drawn so many things. Like I've drawn a heart, I've drawn my name and all kinds of things with turtle. But you kind of have to figure out how far each thing moves. So it just gave 3 different directions. So it's going to move like 3 different times. Oh, you could see they made the turtle go faster. And then they made it go at diagonal because it says left and forward. Something that's important is this import. So what import does is it takes basically something that's already created. Like Turtle is like a program kind of thing that you're importing. Like it's not initially, it's in what's called the library. And so you have to take it from the library. It's not like part of Python initially, kind of. But there's a library you can import it from and then use it. Left 85. Well, true. Right. Oh. So T right. Let's see what it does. Oh. And then this loop of going up and down. I like it. Import string as ammo. Oh, gun. Now it's going to shoot at him. Uh-oh. Pen size, speed, fastest. Oh, they made it go even faster and increased the boldness. Run, dude, run. Pop. Oh, turtle, bye. And they executed the turtle. Oh, more guns. Import MATLAB, PythonLib, Pylot as part. Import NumPy, value random, it. So they're doing numbers that are random through 1, 10, or 5. Range, length, or len, value. All right, so this is this is a lot all at once. I love random though, because you can have it do like 1 through 100 or something, and then you can do different guessing games or like rolling a dice or flipping a coin kind of idea. So all of that was to import a library thing that does a graph. Well, it wasn't, it also gave the values here because it randomly assigned these. Value. It changed the randomized values again. Oh, see, it did it again. Now it's a loop of constant random integers. Oh, it changed the graph type too. And the cap size. You can see all these things are changing. It's getting too much for me to explain everything, but it's going crazy. Run, dude, run! So they plotted the line. Let's see, title. Location, right. Oh, they're trying to squish him. Fire. Oh, little fire things. All right, they have cosine now. So NP, NumPy, arrange. They have all those. Cosine. They plotted a graph that's a little bit of trigonometry. Trying to shoot these fire things at them. Import Pygame, Pygame int, screen, Pygame display, set mode. All right, so now they're creating like this game kind of thing. It's gonna go crazy, watch. So they did collision physics with the box, so we ran into it because they've executed this game, and you can see Pygame up here. Another library thing. Anytime, you know, import. Holy cow. One of the fun things about Python is you can do a lot of games with all the library stuff. Oh geez, watch out, buddy. K up, K left, K down. Oh, he almost got squished again. Oh jeez, that's so much. I wish I could code like that. Coding is usually pretty slow. There's something called vibe coding that you can use like a, oh my goodness, an AI to help you code faster if you're slower at coding. When you practice a lot, you get way faster than like the AI could do, but it takes time, and that's what you should do. Vibe coding is great though if you're just like, oh, I just want to get a program out there, do this one thing I like. Oh jeez, almost squished him. Ooh. Oh. Caleb. Oh, he almost got squished. I like how he's using the tablet, or not tablet, the oh my goodness, the laptop to defend himself. Oh jeez. Oh, circle. Got rid of it. Oh. Got some fireworks. Oh, nicely done. Exited the game. Nuke? Oh no. Uh-oh. Grrr. Whee! Oh no. All those numbers. Ooh, is he okay? That is a lot of numbers. Oh, he survived. Oh, it's broken now. I mean, it's kind of in good shape compared to like it would have been with the... Hello? Oh, you didn't put the quotation marks again, bro. Import numpy again, torch. Let's see. Bro's going crazy with that. Hello, world. Come on. Oh, there you go. Oh, jeez. All right, so hello, world is traditionally the first thing you do in any kind of, oh my goodness, programming. And so, like, for instance, you do print, and then in the brackets, you'd put quotation mark, hello world, and then quotation mark, and then of course the bracket, and then it would print hello world. And so that's kind of like the introduction to like all programming. Each programming has a different way of doing it, but yeah, that's how you do it in Python. Oh, jeez. All right, now that's super complicated. Hello, yellow. Aww. The end. And something that's interesting is each word does actually have a numeric value, and you could theoretically use the numeric values to print the words if you know how.
Hey guys, it's Alan. I hope you enjoyed animation versus coding. It's always a fun challenge to express a new topic without speaking. If you like learning things without listening to someone talk to you about it, I think you'll
Sorry guys, I talk so much.
like a learning platform called Brilliant. Brilliant is all about learning by doing.
All right, so I've gone through different courses like this, and they're good. I actually love having a subscription to them if you can afford it. But if you don't use it, don't get a subscription. I like Udemy. I like Brilliant. One thing to keep in mind is like certain courses are just better than others. There is an amazing Python course on YouTube. You can also do it on Udemy, but it is like Python for beginners, and it's huge, like really huge, and it goes through so many things. But if you want to learn Python, you could do that, or you could do one of these, which the nice thing about these is it kind of gets you into like the mindset that to get value from it, you know, you actually do a course and you can do it passively while doing something else. So yeah, check that out. I'm not sure if their code or whatever is going to be good because this is a long time ago.
Doing with thousands of interactive lessons in math, data analysis, programming, and AI.
So one of the things they had on there was data science. Now, data science usually have to have a degree to actually get into data science, but that's not always the case. But the vast majority of times you do. So if you want to learn a lot more about data and Python, so Python has a lot of stuff about data. You saw the graphs and stuff. You can do data science, and it is actually really fun if you're a nerd like me. But yeah, one place to check it out is go there and learn about data science. It's a lot harder on YouTube because it's so spread out.
I personally love Brilliant because it's so much more effective to learn things through experiencing them rather than being told about them in a lecture. The video you just watched uses a coding language called Python. Brilliant lets you get familiar with Python and start building your own programs right from the beginning with a built-in drag and drop editor. This can help you develop your mind to think like a programmer.
So there's something called Scratch, and the way they drop these in is similar to Scratch. Scratch has a nice thing where it usually has shapes that have to go together. Sometimes it can be annoying though, because you're like, I know I can get this and this to fit together or to work together without like fitting together, but you have to use certain ways. Scratch is a very good beginner friendly, even more beginner friendly than Python. But the way they're doing it is kind of like Scratch as far as like having these boxes and stuff.
So you can ultimately build your own games and apps. You can try Brilliant for free for 30 days by going to brilliant.org/Alan Becker, or by scanning this QR code, or by going to the link in the description.
So like I said, I'm not sure if they still work, but yeah, you can go ahead and try it. Of course, visit the video because you should always check out the original content. You can watch this without me talking a ton. And what would be fun is to actually go through a course and then see how much stuff you recognize on your own, because there was so much.
You'll also get 20% off an annual premium subscription. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
All right, so I love animation versus videos, and there's so many more to do. If you like them, please like the video, subscribe, let me know in the comments, do all of it so that I will keep doing them. If you think they're boring or I talk too much, let me know. One of the reasons I talk so much is honestly because I need to change up things with the video enough to it be considered not just watching the video itself, like there's copyright issues, but I want to add my own stuff to it. So I know I talk a lot, but please understand, I kind of have to do it if we're going to watch these videos together. And I hope you enjoy what I say, because I try to add a lot of value to it, a lot of my own thoughts. So if you like that, please like, subscribe, do all the things, and I will see you next time. Have a great day.